Welcome back, everybody, to Call of the Sea. I am Malign Mysticality, and we are picking up right where we left off in these caves, about to turn into a fish. Both temporarily and probably eventually in a more permanent and horrifying sense. But hey, something about being a water animal and eternal life. Looks like we got another one of these, flow control panels, so we're just gonna do this. And I think the timing on these are pretty consistent, so that should do it. At least this one didn't teleport me a mile back when it was done.
This current is quite strong. I wonder where it will take me.
I wonder if those fish are the ones singing. Also, who brought a violin underwater? Really is beautiful, though. Ah. Hi, Spooky. The score is great, though.
Quite a ride, but it's over now.
Swam through the big stream in the sunken town. And now, I like the lighting on that. Let's see where it took us. Somewhere with excellent lighting. Who would have thought? I don't like that.
That ladder. Someone set up camp in here.
Uh-huh. But who?
Looks like a means of transportation to get to that sanctuary.
Like, I don't know, a boat?
Seems to show two possible courses of action. One means transformation, and the other means death?
Interesting. Interesting. Makes me wonder if dear sweet hubby touched the ichor to become a fish man.
What is this? This... Oh my god. Did I almost forget about Harry?
Boat? Transportation? Definitely seems like it. Your husband's trying real hard here.
Somebody painted these symbols on the wall. You followed the river from the temple summit, and it took you some days to find this entrance.
He came in the back way. My dear old pal.
My dear old pal.
Ah.
It's only Cass and me now. I have much to thank her for, even if our friendship is worn thin due to hunger and fatigue. If she hadn't insisted so much, we'd never have convinced Teharoa. He guided us as we followed the river down from the mountain peak. And that's how we found this entrance. And the mural. Maybe I can't undo what's happening to you, Nora, but I think I can try to become like you.
Aha!
The original inhabitants of this island took slaves to a sanctuary, and there they performed a ritual. Te Aharoa said the ritual was madness, and he didn't want any part of it. He and Cass argued, violently. When we woke up the next morning, he had left.
Smart man.
I know it sounds strange, but you have to trust me, my love. I know this is going to work, and we can be together. You understand what that means, don't you, Nora? We have a second chance.
He's going to
With
become a
more
fish
love than
man.
ever. Harry.
Harry? What ritual are you talking about? Why on earth would you want to become like me? Please don't be a fool. You don't even know if that ritual of yours is going to work.
Probably won't. Seems like a terrible idea.
A sanctuary? Harry, was that where you went?
The masters brought their slaves to a sanctuary by boat in order to perform the final stage of the ritual.
Oh dear, poor people. Is this why I'm changing too?
It seems that the sanctuary was where the final stage of the ritual took place.
So the guide left the expedition. That would explain the workshop on the White Sand Beach, where I arrived.
Monsieur Everhart and Madame Ward, we had plenty of death in this island. I helped you as long as I could, but I won't be an accomplice to this ritual madness. I'm returning to the White Sand Beach to build a raft and leave this Maudite Ile. Sure. I'll be there if you change your minds, but I won't wait too long. Marudo Roa and au revoir. Teahora. I hope I pronounced all of that correctly, and I apologize if I didn't.
Harry, that look on your face. You look deranged.
He is
They
deranged.
seem to loathe each other.
I can't stand your lunatic face. I can't stand the noise you make when you eat. I can't stand you.
She doesn't seem to care much about Harry. And she doesn't seem to be thinking straight either.
Harry's mental decline is more evident each day, but today he said he found out someplace to carry out some ritual. I have to get to the bottom of this. I have to keep doing what I've been doing up to now. Listen to what he has to say and go along with him. I can't stand him, but I have to tread lightly because it's only him and me now. And the Black Iger. Until the last episode, I will continue pressing the wrong button to close that.
The sun is setting. It is so beautiful.
It is. Wow. Oh, they made a little bench out here. No chance of me reaching there, huh? I don't think that I've found a secret item in this chapter, and this does seem like the kind of place they would sneak that in. Don't want to miss it. But I don't want to spend too much time looking either, because I would like to carry on with the story. Let's see. One last quick peek around. Because in the first chapter, it was a barrel that you just kind of had to get a view on that showed you that someone long, long ago came to this island. And it may not be here. I get the feeling most of them are related to your history, not to the other characters. So there's a significant chance it's not. Also, one of them wasn't even in the normal world. It was in a dream, and it was a postcard from Cousin Robert. So, I'm going to keep poking around. Just to be sure. Before proceeding to whatever's next. Which looks like that big button. Alright, I think that's it for what we're going to find here. Ah, this one's going to be a little harder.
This panel looks different from the others. It's much more elaborate.
Okay. So, we got to figure out the timing on this one. Ah, that was actually pretty close. No. Okay. No. Okay. I gotta figure out the timing on this last one. No.
This must be my transportation to the sanctuary.
I get the distinct impression that I have missed the secret object for this chapter. And if I have, that is a shame, but on we must go. Man, that was a little bit loud. Yeah, that's a little better. And on to the sanctuary for the final ritual. Hopefully to prevent our husband from finishing the final ritual. Like an idiot. What kind of idiot would want to become a fish person? In fairness, he's not an idiot, he's driven to madness. What a statue.
all
Old
makes
Golfin.
sense. Nothing bad is going to happen to me here, as menacing as this place might look. The island, the ooze, those sea creatures. They're just defending themselves, like a wild animal against an unknown threat. That's how they perceived the expedition, like a threat. But I, on the other hand, I wasn't a threat. And I definitely wasn't unknown, was I?
Hi, Squiddy McSquidface.
They seemed to recognize me, as if I was one of their own.
Apparently I belong here.
Everything seems so distant now, as if I first stepped on that white beach thousands of years ago.
It's funny how
Full
it
moon.
started on
can't
a
be.
motorboat and it seems to have
Yesterday was-
just...
Yesterday was a new moon. Did I lose track of time, or
I think time lost track of you.
maybe this place isn't subject to the laws of physics? That's the only explanation I can find for this surreal night. It's hard to believe everything is real. Maybe it isn't. Maybe I'll open my eyes sometime and
Oh, I
I'll
can
be
move.
back in our home in Englewood and
look
everything
at
will
that.
be as before. My perfectly ordinary life with Harry. My daily routines. My illness.
Wouldn't that be boring?
That will be as before, too. And then I'll need to shake off this strange feeling that I have now. Feeling that I don't really belong there anymore. And with there, I don't mean Englewood, or Boston, or Newburyport. I mean... How is it possible that the strange events of only 2 days on this island makes more sense to me than the life that I've been living for years?
This is where you're meant to be, lady.
There it is. The sanctuary.
Perfect.
So is this where you went, Harry? Was this your last stop?
Oh, look, a camp. Yeah, almost definitely was. And if there's a gravestone at this one... Oh, look! Another tent. There's been more than one stop here. None of those are
Another
important.
camp. Although it's little more than a few things scattered about.
My dear old pal.
My dear old pal. I never should have trusted Cass. I thought she cared about you, but she's just mad, obsessed with this place. I can't trust her to help me overcome the last obstacle. This door. I know how to open it. But what I have to do is mix my blood with the black ooze. Am I mad for even considering that? It's the only way we can be together. It has to work, right? All this can't be a coincidence. Ritual is made for the two of us, isn't it, Nora? I wish you could be here to... Damn it. I have to think it over. I can't. Tomorrow. Leave it for tomorrow. Damn it. Stop writing.
Stop
What are you
delving
saying,
into
Harry?
the
Don't you
madness.
see what the black ooze does? What it did to the doctor? Are you out of your mind?
Yes, he is. Has been for a while.
Harry, what is this? Looks like the ramblings of a madman.
Nora. Must do it. Together, change me!
Heavens.
An altar.
This dagger looks exactly like the one I have.
Uh-huh. Dried blood and ooze. Isn't that the dagger Frank was attacked with? Yes, it is. Blood?
It's the blood of
Black
these
ooze?
creatures. Some sort of catalyst. A library? What are you talking about, Harry?
I had a strange dream today. I was inside a vast library and gazed at vistas of another world. Nakodos? Nakotus? Something like that. Man, you're losing your mind. Not in the fun, like, artist way, but in the, I'm deeply concerned that you've wound yourself up into a hole kind of a way.
Black ooze on a petri dish.
Mm-hmm.
My God. This syringe has traces of black ooze. What the hell were you thinking? These patterns look too familiar.
Cass, I think I have the answer. You have to go back home and bring Nora here. Leave now, please.
So I have to put my hand inside?
He is yelling, is not working. Interesting.
Moby Dick. Its pages are hollowed out, and its shape is...
She brought this knife with her to the island.
a camera. It must be Cassandra's. Harry asleep in his tent. What a creepy photograph. Oh my, she sounds completely out of her mind.
I've seen the future. Eternity awaits me. Death awaits Harry. Yeah, that does sound a bit insane. Okay, so notes are telling me I have to put my hand inside that thing. But what about the lore? We'll do the, like, have to thing in a minute. Gotta look at the lore first.
This mural seems to describe a ritual involving blood. That dagger.
The one you brought with you? That got shipped to you? By Cassandra. Cassandra?
A woman's earring stained with blood. My God, Harry, what did you do to her?
He needed blood to mix with the
There's a
ichor,
bullet
but
hole in here.
he didn't use...
Trail of blood. Someone was hurt. Oh my goodness. And the gun barrel is empty.
Oh, jeez. Harry.
If he's behind that door, I wonder which Harry I'll find. How much would be left of the man I love? And how much of the man who has lost his sanity in this place?
Yeah, I think you're gonna find much more of, column B than column A. If I'm being completely honest with you here. Maybe you'd be better off at this point just, you know, writing the whole thing off as a, terrible mistake. You know? Call the whole thing off. Interesting. Oop. Oh no. Oh guys. Oh no. Hold on. I've gotten stuck in a crevice. Oh no. Whatever the last autosave was, that's where we're going back to, because I got stuck. Hopefully we didn't lose the progress of looking at all of the stuff. Okay, no, we didn't.
If
Good,
he's
good,
behind
good.
that door, I wonder which Harry I'll find. How much would be left of the man I love? And how much of the man who has lost his sanity in this place?
Yeah, no, I'd be willing to bet you're going to find much more of the insane man than the man that you love. And that's rather unfortunate. But we have two things to look at. We have the mystery thing we have to put our hand in, and this other mystery thing, which wants blood.
Oh, I really hope this works.
Okay. Before I go up there, put my hand in this thing. Seems like a terrible idea. Gonna do it anyways.
Let's give it a try. Ouch! Oh! Ah! What was that? Looks like a tattoo, but it isn't. Those are my spots. They've moved.
The spots on my hand have been rearranged to form some sort of symbols. Interesting. A bunch of new notes. All right. I don't know if it was a bad idea to put my hand in that thing, or if I had to do it. We'll find out. Something tells me it was a really bad idea. And I do love a really bad idea. Harry. Harry, my boy. Crazy boy. Big button.
All
Looking
these papers
for-
are riddled with incoherent doodles.
Trying to figure out the right symbol, and he can't because it's on my hand.
I wonder what this means.
Bridges, dragons, gargoyles, animals! Sure, Harry.
Those stone statues seem to rotate with this switch.
Some sort of creature. A pet? How? 90-degree rotation. Sure. I don't think that he's doing too good. What was that shape on my hand? Okay, like a Y with an extra shape. So it's not this one.
I wonder what this means.
That one's a lot more complicated.
Constellations and stars. These people seem to worship otherworldly gods. They carried these people here to test them. Like a challenge of some sort.
Yeah, that's what it all comes down to, doesn't it? Trials, challenges, determinations of worth or value.
Where is this door leading me?
Nowhere at the moment, it's closed.
A shining constellation. I better draw it.
Okay. And then we've got... Interesting.
It's a pentagon-shaped symbol with channels in its edges. What was it used for?
Ritual sacrifice.
Circular stones with strange carved symbols. These icons on the wheel are the same as the constellations I have on my hand.
That's the one on your hand right now. So I think that we have to draw out ones that match the specific doors we're trying to get into. So let's go back into this real quick. Are there any that use that sort of shape? This one does, so it also needs the thing off the side like that. Ah. I can only use that one for the moment. Let's just activate it on all four of them real quick. See what happens.
It's a pentagon-shaped symbol with channels in its edges. What was it used for?
Actually, do I have to... I can make this one, I think. That one's just going to require... If we assume that it's starting from here, I need to turn this one off. No, wait. Yeah, this one off. And this one off, I think. Aha! One door. Trial of wit and knowledge, and definitely not honorable combat.
They took them to a throne room. That was the final step in the ritual. What an odd structure. Riddled with nooks and crannies and endless stairways.
Some of them broken. Yeah, we had to do the
Maybe
fish
it
mouth
only
tattoo.
hurts the first time.
No, it's gonna hurt every time.
Ah! The second also hurts.
But now we can use a new drawing shape. Woo!
When I arrived on this island, I felt like I was trespassing. But now, I feel like this is where I belong.
You're getting a little bit lost there, Nora. Don't forget your humanity. Okay. Gotta figure out which one we can do next. Let's figure out perspective here. So the new shape now has a... Okay, so we now have a staple we can also do, which means This one looks like it's just 2 of the staple. But I don't know if that's actually how that's going to work out based on orientation, starting points, and all that. We've done that one. This one has the Y with an extra shape and 2 staples. This one looks like it's just 2 staples, so let's see what the staples look like. So that one is there, which would actually be correct. Let's turn this one off, see what its staple side looks like. Wrong is what its staple side looks like. This one, however, will be correct and easy enough to get into. And then we can go get another tattoo. Woohoo! Or just more lore, we'll see.
This place is like a labyrinth. It was submerged in black ichor.
It's very dark there. It's hard to even tell there was a walkway. Okay, we'll get there eventually.
Harry seems to be on the brink of madness. But I don't feel the slightest hint of confusion. On the contrary, I feel my mind is more focused than ever. Again? Seriously?
The mad usually don't recognize the madness in themselves.
Ow! That hurt! Again.
It's gonna hurt every time. I don't know what you expected, but it's gonna hurt every single time. I mean, seriously. Alright, let's see. We've got 2 more patterns to draw. This one is a Y and 2 staples, it looks like, coming from that one. So, let's turn that one into a Y real quick. That staple stays, and then we swap out this one for this one. And then we will have one more path to tread. No. Can't step up there. Slightly too tall.
I think I can feel the agony of the slaves, their suffering, and the effects of their transformation. It's horrifying.
Yeah, no one said it was going to be pretty.
Black and white figures.
Was this what he was talking about with the dragons? I thought that showed me something I could look at on there. Maybe it was just a light effect. Anyways. Ah. I'm not entirely sure I see what that's turning. Okay, so that's turning you. That's turning you. Ah, that one. Okay, so that gets me across here.
Good doggies, or dragons, whatever you are.
Just gotta make sure as I'm passing them there's not anything hidden on their little islands. So this one moves the white ones. So if I just activate this now, what do we got? Okay. I think I need to rotate that one like that. That one. Oh, it's not the one I meant to turn. But it does work, because I think that I did need to turn it. Well. That'll push those up. I've got to rotate that one so that it goes that way. And then that last one needs to be that way. Press that. Okay. Now we need to rotate that far back one. Be just like that. This one right next to us to be like that. And that should get us across. I don't know much, but I do think that this will get me where I need to be. Is there any possible way that I could get over there? There is. Oh, I'm wondering if there's a secret over there. I gotta check before I progress. Well, might as well grab the tattoo and then do it on my way back. It shouldn't lock me out of doing that? Probably. Who knows? Games do weird stuff. Maybe it's got another path it wants me to circumvent back through.
Oh, come on. One more time.
I mean, minimum one more time. I'm pretty sure there are 5 symbols on that thing, not 4. Okay, so I need to rotate that one. So that I can get across to there and see if the secret item for this area is over there. I do like puzzles like this. They're not terribly difficult to figure out, but they do require a little bit of backtracking, and I don't know, I think it's fun. There we go.
That's the
Ooh.
creature I saw in my dreams. He's holding on to a gigantic black stone monolith.
Yep.
He...
His father Dagon, huh? I didn't let you finish. Sorry.
That's the creature I saw in my dreams. He's holding on to a gigantic black stone monolith. He is Father Dagon.
Yep. And as far as old ones go, and eldritch gods and abominations, I wouldn't want to have to deal with them. So, congratulations. Glad it's not me. But that gives us every hand tattoo from these 4 paths, and that seemed to be what we needed to grab. So we still have to open that door as well. So let's knock that one out. That'll be the last hand tattoo, that's right. So, this wackadoodle shape. So from this one, we need a Y. From this one, we need an M. No, that's not correct. We need one of these, I believe. That is correct. From this one, do we need anything? Hold on, let's just turn it off real quick. Is there anything up? Staple? Maybe. No, that's just the Y path. Okay, this corner gets nothing. And the other corner... So we have the Y with an extra thing off of it, and we have one of these zigzags, which is there. Okay. That.
All the doors are open, but where is the constellation I need to open the throne room?
In the sky. Oh, I was actually correct.
The stars are aligned, forming a constellation that I don't recognize. That is not the same sky you can see from Earth. And if that's not the Earth's sky, where am I now?
You don't want to know, but that constellation is the one that you need. I was joking, but it turns out...
Another one of those gates. I have to get into the water again.
Interesting. One there that can't be used. Is there anywhere to go by land real quick before I do that? There's a little path over there. Oh. Interesting.
I can feel the torment of the thousands of slaves who perished here.
Oh. That's all the murals. Nice. Okay. Something tells me that the more I turn into a fish, the harder it's going to become to
Again?
turn back to
Seriously?
me. Yes, again. You should have known from the wheels that this was going to keep happening.
That hurt! Again.
Of course it did. It will every time. Can't crawl down into the depths, huh? Yeah, okay. with that, we got all the tattoos. So we should be able to make our way back and do the final constellation. Hopefully we wrote it down after we looked at it, because I don't want to have to guess all those lines. That sounds like effort. Let's see. We didn't write it down. Dang. Okay, so from where we are currently standing, that would be central. So we need a top right Y. I'm guessing this is supposed to be exactly that. So top right Y, top left staple. Otherwise I need to flip this. We'll figure it out if that is the case, but let's just knock through it real quick. Look back at the sky and figure out the other two. So now we have Y coming there. Perfect. Oh, no, that is not correct. Okay, so I do need to flip it. So this needs to be a Y, which it already is. This needs to be a staple. Oh, is one of those larger? Is that... So Y, staple... And it's... Not that. Is it that? I don't think it's that. That is correct, actually. Okay, and then... There we go.
The door to the sanctuary is open. It's time to find out what's waiting for me inside.
We are about to progress into the end of the temple and see what lies beyond. Into the final chamber. Hopefully, our husband, and hopefully he's not absolutely insane already.
There's something written on the floor. It's blood. Fall. Haven't I heard that word in my dreams?
I don't want to interact with that yet. In case there's no going back afterwards. I just want to make sure that there's nothing else tucked in here, but I'm pretty sure that's the only direction we can go. Yeah, there's nothing back here. Okay, let's go to the realm of madness.
What a disturbing mirror. Is it made of black ichor? I feel like it is speaking to me.
Uh-huh.
Oh, heavens.
No, that's not what that is. That is something far worse. Okay, so there was no path this side. It's dark enough I couldn't really see on the other side. Hold on. Oh. There is a path here. It's just very dark. Oh, there was a path there too. Again, just very dark.
My God.
No. That is not what you're seeing here. I would not attribute to any divinity
What
to what
happens
this
here
is.
appears to respect the most basic rules of physics.
Yeah, that's probably why you shouldn't be here.
However, as strange as it may be, it does maintain a peculiar harmony.
Mm-hmm.
Like the workings of a clock. Or a music box.
Yeah, none of this is good.
Harry, is that you? No, 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 no! Tell me this isn't you, Harry. It can't be you. It can't be.
Oh, Harry.
No, no.
You fool of a
Why
man.
did you do it? Oh my God, Harry, no! In the end, you performed the ritual. You poor fool. But why? I don't understand it. Why? You knew it. You knew it wasn't going to work.
Driven to madness.
You knew the ritual wasn't going to work. That's why you never sat on the throne. You didn't even perform the ritual, did you, Harry? But you wanted me to think that you had. You even left a lure to confuse me. But why?
Mm-hmm. Why, indeed? Completed chapter 6. Nothing you want to comment on? I don't think that your dear sweet husband is quite as dear and sweet
What really happened?
as you've
The
been
only person
led
with
to
you in that
assume.
sanctuary beach was Cassandra. So if you didn't die, it had to be her.
Oh, she looks crazed.
Did she use the dagger to open the gates and carry out the ritual? You tried to stop her, but it was too late.
That's why
she
you
shot
shot
you
her.
with your own gun and left you for
Oh,
dead, didn't she?
She shot you.
Because Cassandra was ambitious and would stop at nothing to uncover the secrets here. The island fueled that hunger for knowledge.
This is really cool. Kind of putting it all together sequence.
You had doubts about whether the ritual would work. But what happened to Cassandra cleared up those doubts. The ritual wasn't for people like you.
Woof.
The ritual was only for people like me. But you refused to believe it until the island itself spoke directly to you.
Oh, cool.
Haha Falgafen. She is our daughter. That's when you finally understood. You understood what my fate would be if I didn't come here and carry out the ritual. A slow and painful death.
Woof.
So you faked your own demise and left your glasses near Cassandra's corpse. Those same glasses you never take off.
Very interesting.
And you sent me the package from Tahiti, Harry. Your picture, the key, the dagger. Another one of your scavenger hunts.
He loved you enough to make sure you didn't die.
And I took the bait. You made me come to this island, the same island where you almost lost your mind and your life. The same island where 4 members of your expedition perished. Why did you deceive me, Harry? You said you would never lie to me. Why didn't you tell me the truth? Why did you do this to me?
Maybe he didn't think that you would believe the truth.
Because you knew that I would never accept my fate if it meant leaving you. Right, my love? Not even if staying with you would mean a slow and painful death. So
Yep.
the only way to get me to leave you was to make me believe you were dead. And you chose to live a life without me, so I could be who I really am. That's why you tried to deceive me. But I know you too well, my dear old pal. We've had so many years together, so many moments of love, happiness, understanding, friendship. A whole beautiful life with you. I know what you tried to do, but I can't let you make this decision for me, Harry. Either I embrace my fate and accept what I've always been, and leave you behind, or I reject it and return home with you to relish the time that my illness gives us. It's my decision to make.
Woof. Oh, I don't get to move, I just have to make a choice. Reject fate and return home to inevitably die, and then your husband has to watch that happen, which is also horrific. Or accept your fate and leave Harry, in which you live the rest of your life knowing that he loved you enough to lose you if it meant you could live, but he has to grow old without you. Wow, neither of these options feels great. We're gonna accept fate and leave
We had a
Harry, because it's
really
what
good
he
life.
wanted.
But that's not my life anymore, is it, Harry? Not after what I've been through on this island. Not after all I've found out about myself. I
You
don't fool
don't
myself anymore. I
belong
have to
here
accept
anymore.
what I truly am and leave you behind. I'm going back home.
Man. It's a rather dramatic end.
What a lovely melody. I don't believe I've ever heard more than a few notes. Until now. For years I thought I was sick. But the truth is, I was homesick.
You are also kind of a fish out of water.
My poor health, the pain, the suffering. It was all because of how far I was from here. Everything seems so far away now. No trace of pain, no trace of sickness. Nothing besides this place. It's so pleasant to forget everything else.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Nothing matters anymore.
Oh, I hate you saying that.
I'm finally one of the thousands of minds connected to the Icor.
Oh, that really, really sucks.
Connected with the Elder God.
I regret my choices.
Goodbye, Harry.
Oh, I immensely regret that ending. There is a very, like, serene beauty to this, and there's also just a lot of frustration at the fact that the only path that really exists is either die miserable or forget your love and everything else you've ever known. And unfortunately, this is probably the better of the endings. Oh look, it's Daddy Dagon.
Efungblui awachnagel.
Okay, Are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
1, 2. Don't forget the harmony. 1, 2, 3.
Ah. Yeah.
All my life is empty since I went away. Skies don't seem to be so clear. May some angel sentry guard you while I stray, and fate be kind to join us some sweet day.
Oh man. This ending is
How I miss you,
painful.
dear old pal.
I don't know how I feel about that. I don't think that either of those endings feels like it would be satisfactory, you know?
Each night
I mean, it
and
makes
day
sense.
I pray you're always mine.
But it really sucks.
Sweetheart, may God bless you. Angel hands caress you, while sweet dreams rest you, dear old pal of mine.
Dearie, I'm so lonely. How I miss your smile.
What a delight this
And
song
your
is, though.
tender loving way. I just want you only, want you all the while. May God decree I have you back someday.
Sorry to tell you this, buddy, but God's got nothing to do with it anymore.
I miss you, dear old pal of mine. Each night and day I pray you're always mine. Sweetheart, may God bless you. Angel hands caress you, while sweet dreams rest you, dear old pal of mine.
What a
I
delight.
love you, Nora.
And I love you, Harry.
Well, guys, that was a little bit shorter than I thought it would be, so
Even today, so many years later, I still doubt whether I did the right thing. I lied to you for the first and last time. And even if it was to free you from pain, suffering, and death, I deceived you. But I've paid such a high price for my deceit, Nora. Fate has punished me with a long and sorrowful life, with no other incentive than my work. Because that is the only thing I have now. My dear old pal.
Dean of Archaeology, Harrison W. Everhart. Youch. Completed the game, the only thing I have now. Well, guys, that was Call of the Sea. Thank you so much for joining me, for joining Harry and Nora on this adventure. It has been an absolute blast. The storytelling was phenomenal. And I'm really glad to have gotten to see this through. If you guys enjoyed the series, or if you only hopped in on this one for some reason, there's a playlist on the channel that has all of the episodes. There's also playlists for all of the other games that I've played and will be playing in the future. those will pop up as they become relevant. I do 3 uploads a week, Monday, Wednesdays, and Saturdays. Saturday every week is going to be Minecraft. And the other 2 days are going to kind of cycle as I go through games like this. So, if you enjoyed, leave a like. You can subscribe to keep up with what we're doing. Other than that, thank you so much for joining me in Call of the Sea, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.